Honor Your Hometown has been one of the most meaningful, I don't want to call it a campaign, but projects I've ever been a part of. And I go back to songwriting. One of the most mysterious things about songs is that 15 minutes before a song appears on a page, there was a blank page with no words on it. And all of a sudden, magic hits the room, and the spirit comes down, and there's a song with a melody that people are singing. One of the things that appealed to me about this initiative, Dan McGinn is a Washington guy. He stands, I think, on the dividing line of so many political conversations where people are bitterly divided. And that trickles down and to everyday life, out into everybody in the nation. Everybody has their own set of standards, values, and beliefs. And sometimes it can get really heated when you get those conversations going. I don't like those conversations. But Dan noticed, he told me at the beginning of all this, in the middle of one of those bitterly divided conversations, he started just talking to people about hometowns. And the more stories that got told, the more memories that started coming forth, the more those kind of things started. The air leveled out and everybody just became American people again. And that was beautiful to me. It is nonpartisan. As he said, pro bono. It just levels out the playing field to where we're just friends and neighbors again. And all of a sudden, there's 300 plus videos counting, from General Colin Powell to the Statue of Liberty to Dolly Parton to Arlington National Cemetery, celebrities, athletes, the commander of the space shuttle. I still go, wow, that's the best I've ever seen. Cutting a flip in space and looking down on all the hometowns. And so the idea of honor your hometown, it worked. And then we got to the end of phase one and go, what do we do now? And we went back to Dan McGinn's original thought, which was, let's take this to the White House. Let's take this to Congress. Let's get this recognized as a national weekend of celebration. I'm happy to say that my home state of Mississippi was the first state to pass a resolution creating an Honor Your Hometown weekend. And it's also a challenge and an invitation to the other 49 states to do that, but with the ultimate goal of being taken it to the White House for the president, for Congress to do the same thing and make it a national day of recognition or a national weekend of recognition. And I think that's the reason that Ken Burns and I saw the beauty in this with Dan McGinn early on. And it's such a powerful thing to be a part of. The idea that we're a part of something that can heal this nation, to bring everybody together. It's a once in a lifetime affair.